Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. I still need some time to clear off here the charts. I still haven't tidied up the primary chart. Yeah, this is still the main Bitcoin chart, still shows the bullish scenario. I need to change that now with the latest drop below the 18.9k level, the bullish count here on this chart, and I don't know why it's taking so long to load at the moment, but it has invalidated this main bullish chart, which is this 1-2 pattern. It has invalidated it, yeah, quite simply. As I said before, there is still one bullish count available, so we cannot rule out that the market is going to recover above the 17.6k level and that we're not going to see another low. However, this is not the primary expectation anymore. As we drop below 18.9k, the only bullish scenario that is left is a leading diagonal. A leading diagonal only works rarely. Okay, so it makes the bearish count now more likely. The 1-2 setup was, in my opinion, a well-founded and definitely a scenario that could be defended. Yeah, which is why I did it. But always pointing out that nothing is guaranteed, especially as Bitcoin was not yet a very reliable chart. We have not seen a clear impulse to the upside as we have seen it on the ETH chart, for example. Therefore, a lot of uncertainty in the market. So the point is, bullish case invalidated. Yes, there is another bullish case available. We could still reverse and move higher above 17.6k, but it is getting less likely, far less likely, especially as we have dropped below key Fibonacci levels. Yeah. So if we take a look here, yeah, if I just, let's say this would be the fib, how I would draw it for the leading diagonal, it shows that we dropped below the 78.6% fib level. Yeah, 78.6% fib level is at 19.2k. Yes, we have recovered it. But the point is, if a coin drops below the 78.6% fib level, it is oftentimes very unlikely that it's still a wave 2. On a lower time frame, that is. Yeah. Okay, it did hold the 88.7, so it's still a chance, but it is just getting less likely that we are still in a bullish scenario. Therefore, as promised, as soon as we drop below 18.9k, we move over to the bearish scenario and we make the bearish case much more. We focus on it much more. Yeah, it is just a much more important count. Since we have now dropped below that key level and the 18.9k level invalidated one of the key bullish counts as promised. However, here the short-term count is on both on the bullish and the bearish chart very, very similar. Basically, yeah, doesn't really differ much. So let's take a look at that. For some reason, I just lost the Wi-Fi here, but I think it's coming back. So let's take a look at the bearish count now. And let's take a look at the most imminent price movements that Bitcoin did. So this is the bearish main chart. Now I still need to bring that into the main chart and integrate it, because so far I only looked at this little bit, but I need to bring that again into the sort of main chart, into the higher level chart. So I've got the entire wave count included here. But what is important now is only the lower level wave count here and what is happening now. So as we said before, a move above 19.3k would make it quite likely that we're already in the move to the upside here. So again, we are in the bearish scenario, so we're not talking anymore about a sustainable recovery necessarily, even though it's possible, but primary expectation is that we're now moving up in a wave 2 correction before we come down in a wave 3 sell-off, and would make in this wave 3 sell-off eventually the lower low. It's currently looking like that we have not made another low here. Yeah, that was still the view, that there was a good chance to make another low, maybe to 18.5k or 18k. Yeah, somewhere here in that region. Now we didn't do that. This indicates now that we are already breaking here to the upside. It's not confirmed yet. Strictly speaking, we have not invalidated this count. But what we can see 5 waves at the moment to the upside. It is a bit too strong for a wave 4, so we need to assume now that we're going up in an impulse. Now, Does it mean we have to go in, we have to buy? No, for me, this is a scenario where we would want to wait now for the next wave down. So it could very well be that we have now seen, and I would need to take some time to sort this out, but that we have already seen here the 5 waves down, yeah, and that this is already the first wave to the upside of this wave 2. So again, the wave 2 would be a 3-wave move, A, B, C. The wave A could very well be a 5-wave move, so we're working here on 5 waves. What I would want to see now is a higher low, yeah, coming down in a higher low, and that would then be a really good indication that we are moving higher. Yes, could be traded long, absolutely, but it would be a very risky trade. Because, why is it risky? It would be risky because you're working against the higher level trend. Yeah, if you go long here, you would be trading most likely a corrective wave, which means the upside potential is limited and so on. But the main point why I say we could be going up, first of all, we see a 5-wave structure here. The other point is that if we draw the Fibonacci's, yeah, we talked about that here, I need to draw them here, that the move above the 50% fib level, above 19,290, would indicate that we are already in the move up, especially if it's a 5-wave move, which we can count. Because only in the rarest of cases, the wave 4 would go higher than the 50% fib level. So if a wave 4 goes above the 50% fib level, it's just very unlikely that it's still a wave 4. So it indicates that we're already on the move up, that we were expecting finally a healthy recovery. But again, it's too early to really confirm that. I would now want to see in 3 waves the price come down, making a higher low before we then can move higher. So the way this could play out, and it's a bit too early to say that, but it could very well be this becomes an ABC. Yeah, in this wave 2, and in this wave A, you have 5 waves. So we could have just seen here the wave 1 should now be coming down in wave 2, moving up in a 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is how it would play out. It would take a while probably, but this is how we could see it here potentially. Yeah, and this is currently my view. So it's looking good, yeah, for that wave 2 recovery finally. Market decided not to make that new low. Could still be happening. Yes, strictly we have not invalidated a wave 4, because you would only invalidate it if you go above or you cut into the price region of that wave 1. That would be at 19,700. That would be the next target for the bulls. But as we already moved above the 50% fib level, again, the additional low here, the extension, gets just unlikely, and it's already indicating that we are in the wave 2. So I guess later today, tomorrow, we will know more. Very exciting market at the moment after that last dip, that flush out, yeah, because finally we see some movement in the market. Okay, and that's my update about Bitcoin. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.